Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching OreSuki Episode 7. So, last episode, we found out that the newspaper girl was basically trying to isolate Joro so that she could be with him because she loves him. Because of an incident that happened at the very same baseball game that everybody seems to have gone to and fallen in love with somebody at this place. Basically, somebody hit a home run and the ball was coming towards her. Um, and he just happened to be walking by and it hit him in the head. But she took it as him getting in the way and saving her. So because of that, she fell in love with him and has been trying to get closer to him ever since. She saw this as a good opportunity, so she did a whole lot of different things to try to get it so that they would be the only two that would be together, basically. However, she did not fool Cosmos or possibly Sunchan. He apparently seemed to have had an idea of what was going on too. I don't know if that was just because Cosmos told him what was going on or if he actually figured it out. I don't think that was actually stated. It might have been, and I just missed it. I don't know. Because the PTA was a little upset that there were two guys that were going to be dancing in the flower dance. Somebody had tipped them off. Two guesses as to who that was. Yeah, you only get two. So he had to drop out. He said that he already had somebody in mind on who to take over, and he didn't know who he was talking about, so he's trying to think of somebody. Joro was trying to think about somebody who could take over, and then he asks if she wants to take over. The newspaper girl. I think her name's Hina. I believe I wrote down Hina. Let me take a look at this. Yeah. And at first she was acting like, I don't know if that would be a good idea, but then she agreed to it, of course. And then they were like, okay, well, let's go let Cosmos know what's going on, but they didn't have to because she was coming over anyway, and actually told Hina, let's go to the student council room and talk about something. And Joro said that he would go, and she's like, no, it's probably better if you don't. But Hina wouldn't go without him, so he ended up going along, and then that's where he heard the whole story. And then he basically pushed her away for the best. And again, they already had somebody in mind on who was going to join in on the dance. Pretty sure we all knew who it was going to be. It was Pansy. So they do the dance. Starting off with his childhood friend. Hinata. Yeah. And then moving on to Cosmos. And then Pansy. Yeah. They all did really well. He was pretty surprised to see how good she looked in her dress, even though he wouldn't say it. I think I stated this in the last episode, but he's basically a tsundere. Cosmos gave him a kiss on the cheek after their dance, and his friend just asked if he had a crush on anybody, and he said no, and she said, well, that makes two of us. So yeah, all of them are friends now, and they're all going to be hanging out. So, yeah, the Hina ended up going to the newspaper room to write a new article to clear his name, and everything basically worked out. So I don't know what's going to happen in this episode. So let's get into it and see. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. There we go. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.